Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I have a very exciting video. It's the first day of December, and it's also a Tuesday, so I'm bringing you another episode of Tech Touch Up Tuesday. I will be doing makeup for glasses and then talking to you about some stuff in the tech world and some stuff that's been going on in my life recently. Some of you may have finals, but I have finals this month, so that will make filming a little bit interesting, but I plan on giving you guys a lot of fun content this month. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I know a lot of you watched my previous video on phishing scam emails, so thanks so much for the support on that. And with all that being said, let's jump into the video. And if you're curious, every product that I'll be using for my makeup will be listed in the description box below, and I also post details on my Instagram. So I'm really happy to be back in front of the camera, you guys. These past few weeks have been absolutely crazy. I had a bunch of labs, and then I worked on prepping for quizzes and finals. So I actually have final exams from December 10th through 16th, so I don't know if you guys have been having finals or what. I already did some foundation off camera just to save some time because I actually have my entrepreneurship class in about 20 minutes. But the way my graduate school worked is they actually gave us Thanksgiving off, and so I was able to kind of recuperate and plan for December and finals, which was really nice. I know some schools kind of pushed to have finals before Thanksgiving, and that way students could go home and have a potentially longer winter break. But my school, nope, still have finals, which makes December kind of a tricky month in terms of planning and uploading content. But December's also my birthday month, and then there's Christmas, and I love Christmas. So can't get me down in December, even if I have a final the day after my birthday. So I'm excited for this month. I'll be turning 23 on December 10th, which is crazy. But yeah, some of the things that were pretty busy last week. I had a lab for my cybersecurity class, which covered cross-site scripting attacks, which is basically when a malicious agent injects malicious code into a trusted context. So we had to do activities like copy, retrieve a user's cookie, and send it to an attacker. And so we were playing hacker for this particular lab, which was pretty exciting. And I like the activities because I feel like I get to code and also learn concepts at the same time. So the projects help reinforce what we're learning in class, what we're discussing, and the professor's really straightforward with everything, which is nice. And I also can kind of see, hey, like we have like a discussion board kind of a thing, so people can post questions when there's confusion or when people get stuck on a part of the lab, because oh my goodness, the lab took forever. I tried to get the lab done before Thanksgiving break because it was due the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So like most people would try to get all their work done by Friday, and then they'd have like Sunday to Sunday of a break, but not me, because I just couldn't get things done on time. And so I was working on it up until Monday of my like week off, and then on Tuesday is when I finally got to have like my first day of break. And then Wednesday and Thursday I got to connect with some family, I got to see people. I'm very thankful for my health and for my education and for my family during these times. I'm very thankful we all have working cell phones that we can FaceTime each other on, and technology which will help us stay connected. That's something I'm very thankful for. And I'm also thankful that I have the freedom to choose how my day is going to go. I know that kind of sounds kind of weird to say, but because I'm in a spot where I'm a full-time student and I earn money through my research stipend, I can choose when I wake up, and then I have 2 classes which do have a set meeting time, and then the other class has like every other week. So I feel like my time is kind of up to me. So when I feel really motivated to do YouTube, I can set this up and get in front of the camera and produce content for you guys. And then when I feel like I need some more time for myself or time to focus on studies, I can do that as well. So I'm very thankful for that. Also, something I kind of realized is that I don't have to go in with a light brown shade. I'm gonna go and put it here. Is that throughout the year, now that I'm like kind of like earning money every month type of thing, I kind of get to decide when I treat myself to things. So rather than when you're kind of little and you kind of rely on birthdays and holidays to get gifts, the good news about being an adult is that if you feel like you really want something, you get to decide when you get it. So some cases, yes, I've held out for the Black Friday sales, which I'm so excited about. I purchased a few things, so hopefully when they come I can do like a little haul for you guys. But in other cases, like this past summer when things were really like dismal and depressing, I definitely used retail therapy to get through it. And so I will probably put those things in the collective haul as well. I'm thankful that I have the financial freedom to where I don't have to stress about getting groceries. I don't have to stress about if I really want to buy like 1 or 2 small things each month. I'm just picking up this shade. Going over here, this area. So this kind of also means that I won't be getting like many little things or many things for my birthday and Christmas, because like I said, I kind of get to treat myself throughout the year and not stress too much if I see something that comes up and I want it, rather than only having to wait till my birthday and Christmas to get it. But something I am excited about is I'm getting a new phone. So I'll probably get that between my birthday and Christmas. My birthday's on December 10th. And I think it's gonna arrive December 17th, 18th or something. And that way, right now my current phone is the 6S, and well, it only has 16 gigabytes of storage, and about 10 of that is system and other, so I can't really use my phone to like film or do too much because it doesn't have the space. But my new phone is gonna have 128 gigabytes, so I'm really excited for that because I'll be able to post more and feel like my phone is more reliable. And also if I want to take videos on my phone, I'll be able to, because it'll have a nicer camera and it'll have space to take videos. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, so for this makeup with glasses look, I always try to make above the lid area a little bit darker, and then we're gonna go in with a lighter shade all over the lid. I'm gonna go in with this one. Gonna put this one's kind of, ooh, this one's crumbly. This one's like a soft texture. So this one is a little tricky to apply. Okay, maybe I went in a little bit bold here. But I find that when you are doing makeup when you're wearing glasses, I want my eyes to appear kind of larger and rounder. So that's why I'm going in with a light shade all over the lid, like so. Trying to work that in and blend it. Okay. I feel like that's looking much better. I also wanted to keep this simple and not be too complicated. I feel like most people have neutral shades, or you, if like the light brown isn't your style, you can always repeat this with like, if you want to do all pinks, just have like a darker pink here and then a lighter pink on the lid, or light greens, like in that Baby Yoda palette that I did a review on. That palette is honestly so beautiful. I'm gonna blend again, just over here, just to make sure everything's seamless. If it seems like I'm rushing, it's because class starts in 10 minutes, but we're here, folks, we're here. So I'm gonna take this slightly darker brown just because I like to have a little smoky corner. But if this is too smoky for you, that's okay, you know. This is a free country. I'm not gonna come after you. You do your makeup however you want, okay? However you want. See, even that is kind of, ooh, it's getting dark over here, getting dark. Okay, I like that smoky effect, okay? I like it. And I also know that since I'm in a rush, I'm not gonna do a liner. So it's also why I'm going in with a darker shade out here, because I'm not gonna do liner. So now the next step, which is gonna make a huge difference, is when you put color on the lower lid. So I'm going to we'll start with this color. Instead of putting it right on the lash line, I'm gonna put it slightly below, like right here. Yeah, that's perfect. Because this gives the illusion that your eye is bigger than if you put the shade right up against the lashes. Okay. Yes, okay, something else I did today. I picked up groceries. Shout out to Walmart for making it easy to just order and then just pick them up. It honestly saves me so much time, and I poked myself in the eye. It saves me so much time. So I love that. See, even here, I probably brought it a little too close to the lashes, so I'm gonna fix that. Okay. Because I'm so used to putting my shade right by the lashes, but I'm mixing it up because life is about change, okay? Life is about change sometimes. Okay, so to brighten up my eyes, I'm gonna go in with a cream colored eyeliner, like so. Okay. So some of you guys, I got a lot of views on my video about phishing attacks. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that. I definitely have. And it's with one email that's attached to one of my educational accounts. So that's also kind of scary. So I feel like my academic email has a lot of crucial information. So I'd like that to be more secure. And also, if they're attacking me, they're probably attacking a lot of other students. And that's a concern, especially because before taking my cybersecurity class, I didn't really know the dangers of phishing, and I didn't know how to spot different things. So I'm really happy that I got to explore that for my class, and I got to create some content and record it for you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of cybersecurity issues that you won't learn except if you experience the negative side of it. And that's like the worst way to learn, you know. It's much better to prevent an attack and prevent your privacy being stolen or prevent your information or your money being stolen than to actually have it, you know, stolen, and then you have to pick up the pieces. So I'm happy and excited that this class has taught me so much, and then next semester I'll be taking a cryptography course, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna take this white color, I'm gonna put that kind of in the center right there. So I'm going to do the inner corner highlight, and then I'll do my, we're gonna go in with this. Gonna go in with that cream color and just put that there. Boop, boop, boop. Just kind of bring some light to the air. Light to the eye. Okay, and then I'll do it under the brow. I am gonna do my mascara and then go to class and then finish this video after class, because education comes first. And it's over Zoom, so I don't think people will tell that my mascara is looking a little iffy, or that I don't have mascara on. Okay, but they will care that I highlighted my brow bone. Just blending that It's not gonna look icky. Okay. So, I will be right back after class and with mascara on. So, it's been over 3 hours because my class on Mondays is a 3-hour class. But we had some interesting discussion points. We were talking about the ethics of technology and computing technology, and when you have different, I guess you have different questions that are raised depending on the technology. For example, with self-driving cars, people always wonder, will the car, if it's programmed, will it make the best, most moral decision when faced with a problem or situation? Like if one option is to kill the passenger or to kill a person walking in a crosswalk, what decision will the car make? Or if there's two people, like one's an elderly person and one's a young person, which will the car have to hit in order to avoid a bigger issue? So I know people always kind of get caught up in the what ifs of technology, but it definitely kind of, I mean, these things we're gonna see more of. And I mean, technology gets more inventive every month to month, year to year. There's some crazy stuff that we'll be seeing in the future. But something that I learned about that I hadn't heard of yet is Neuralink Corporation. Now, Neuralink Corporation was founded by Elon Musk, and they're working to develop implants in the brain, which can also be connected to computers, which the purpose of this could be to increase mental capacity, brain function. Currently, they've already done certain experiments for people with Parkinson's disease by connecting electrodes to part of their brain, and that's been very successful. So I feel like it's kind of weird to think that, you know, you could be part human or part robot or part computer, but I feel like, I don't know, I know Elon Musk is doing a lot of different projects, but it was cool that we kind of talked about it briefly in my class. It's just something to think about that I hadn't really thought about yet. And I just realized I forgot my bronzer, so 1 second. So going in with bronzer now. I normally do bronzer and then blush, but I didn't have my bronzer in front of me, so we are just making do. But I think the larger questions we have to ask is not whether, you know, one hypothetical situation is completely thought of, but more of who's responsible when you use the technology and a situation happens. Is it the responsibility of the person who agreed to the technology? For example, if you agree to use a self-driving car and you agree to not be in charge of that car and something happens, is that your fault, or is that the person who designed the car's fault? Because if you say it's the technology's fault, you can't really punish robots. You can't really punish technology except maybe just shut it off. If you just shut it off, I guess that would be like donezo. But that's different than when someone in real life does something bad. You know, there's fines and jail time. So that's also something interesting. But I feel like it's hard because you want new things to be made and created. You want people to be inspired and be able to have freedom to create technology, create new algorithms and things that can do amazing, incredible, complex computations or crazy things that will change the future for the better. But then on the other hand, that person cannot possibly have, you know, foresee all of the possible ways they could be hacked or attacked. So I feel like there's got to be a compromise from the moment that an idea is born to when it's created and refined, and then from that point to when it's used for the public, because there has to be a lot of like more security measures involved before it can just be utilized by hundreds or thousands of people. We also talked about a situation where a car company thought that they did a good job with I think it's when they turn on the car, they thought that it was like foolproof, working, but they found out that depending on the weight of the driver's keychain, the car would suddenly, like, the engine would stop working. If it was too heavy of a keychain, it's like the ignition would just stop. And so it caused, I think, 124 fatalities, because when your engine turns off, then your power steering fails, so you have to do manual steering and braking. And obviously, you know, for someone who, you know, you could be on the road doing your thing 1 minute, and then all of a sudden you have to like grab the wheel and like and try to maneuver it quickly before anything bad happens. Can't even imagine what would happen if you were like on a highway or something terrible. But basically, that was another issue of like quality assurance and security and testing. I remember someone that I met a while ago said that her friend worked at the Tesla factory, and one of the quality tests that they did for the self-driving cars, it basically involved the door shutting on an object. And when they were testing what would happen if, you know, you're shutting the door but there's something in the way, like for example, if someone left their leg out and you shut the door, something like that. When they were testing this was a while ago, so I'm doubtful that this is still a problem, but I'm not going to test it because I don't have a Tesla. They had something blocking the door, they shut the door. The car thought that they had hit something, and so the car made a sudden turn in the opposite direction because it was in self-driver mode. So it registered that something had hit it. So I guess it makes sense, like it would try to go the opposite way. But in that case, that was not necessarily good, because if you imagine like, well, what if someone's actual leg was hanging out of the car, you shut the door and then all of a sudden the car like moves. That's probably not a good reaction to that. So I don't know, I thought the class was really interesting because we got to like discuss like different possible scenarios. I'm doing things so out of order right now. I need to set my under eyes badly. Should have done that before the blush and the bronzer, but guys, it's been a 3-hour class, and I'm doing this for you because I miss YouTube, and sometimes my brain is just thinking, and sometimes it's not, and I forget things. So I'm just setting under here, and I'm also setting where on my glasses, where it's gonna kind of hit and sit on my nose, because you want to set those areas, because sometimes throughout the day the glasses will kind of break away your foundation, or if you had concealer there, and they can leave a mark. So I find that making sure you put enough product there and that you set it with a powder, it will help so that when you take off your glasses there's no like marks, or I guess there's less marks. I guess it kind of just depends how many hours you've worn your glasses, because like even when you just take a nap there might be a mark on your face. So imagine like sometimes it's inevitable that there will be marks from the glasses, but at least this way there won't be like broken foundation or something weird. Okay, so with that, I think I just have to put on my lip color. This is just like some random nude gloss, and I'm just going to do my thing. I'd be interested to hear what I don't know what that noise in the background is, I'm sorry. Be interested to hear what you guys think about ethics and technology, whether you think one day robots will be able to make moral decisions, or do you think it's just whatever actions they take is a reflection of the programmer who designed that technology? Because then who we may make responsible for the consequences of the technology may fall on that person rather than on the technology itself. But even then, I still feel like you can't hold one person accountable for everything that happens when a product takes off for so many people. So it's definitely a complex topic, and I could go into like maybe a separate video on like ethics and technology and new innovations. Like I interviewed for a company that made medical insulin devices. And so they had an insulin device which also connected to an app. So it could send data, it was connected to a person, and it could send data to the app about the person who's diabetic, if they have, if they need to take an insulin pump, or, you know, the dosage, percentage. That was something that was really cool to me, because I want to go into that direction of combining like medicine and technology. And then also now that I'm studying cybersecurity, it'd be cool to find a way for those different areas to intersect. Like maybe if I'm doing biological studies and I need to use human data, the cybersecurity element would be to find ways to make sure that data can never be linked to a specific person, so I could protect the privacy of that person and their personal information so that it's not stolen or abused. Okay, so now I'm going to put on the glasses and kind of go through in detail like what I did, because I just wanted to chit chat with you guys. These are the ones I wear most of the time. I wear glasses to see far, so that's why you don't see me wearing them in videos, because in videos everything's around me. And then for when I'm doing school, work, research, I actually have blue light glasses that I wear, and they're not in front of me right now, but the blue light glasses help me a lot. I found that with the pandemic and everything, I got a lot more headaches doing schoolwork because I was in front of a screen for more hours than I was used to. So it's a lot of harsh light. So blue light glasses. So if you're someone who never needs glasses, but now you're living in 2020, I'd say get a pair of blue light glasses, just so that you don't damage your eyes as much. And hopefully if you have a problem with headaches like I do, hopefully that will help you. So with the look I did today, I tried to make sure that I kept my eyes looking kind of like bigger and rounder by using like a lighter color on the center of the lid, and then I deepened it in the outer crease with some darker brown colors, and then of course I did a little bit of shadow underneath, and I kept my waterline a little bit open with a brighter, more nude color than with like a black eyeliner, just so it wasn't as harsh. And again, I just remember to set your foundation and your makeup with powder so that when you've had your glasses on all day or they're moving around, it won't break up your foundation as much. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I also have this other pair. Mostly I get like the big, thick framed glasses that are like more rectangular. I have these ones too. I haven't worn these in a while though. But yeah, these are the only other ones. They're more like, oh, these are ones that are like circular. This is kind of a look too. I feel like this color complements my like shirt better. So with that, thank you guys for coming on this tech touch-up journey with me. The first day of December, I probably won't post for, you know, some people do the Vlogmas and like every day of Christmas kind of videos, but I have finals in the next 2 weeks, so I probably won't be posting every single day. I am going to try to post Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, and then maybe some bonus videos on Saturdays. And as always, my advice videos will be on Thursdays, so look forward to that this week. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I love connecting with you in the comments or on my Instagram, Liz_Victoria_YT. So with that, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you very soon.